entering the ring and 6'9" powerhouse who's got skill and heart and can do 25 rounds. Usyk is a good little fighter at middleweight and light heavyweight, maybe up and cruiser, but he can't mess with them big guys.
You tell Tyson that he believes he must knock you out in the rematch in order to win, so let's go on. Yes, that is Tyson's last hope. What message is there for the fans? I love you, fans. Following John Fury's recent accusations against Ukraine, Oleksandr Usyk angrily assaulted both Tyson Fury and John Fury. This incensed Oleksandr Usyk so much that he promised Tyson Fury the beating of his life if the first match ended in a convincing victory. Violent knockout greetings to my buddy Tyson Fury. If the first was a severe beating, the second will be a complete wreck. Are you prepared for December 23rd? John Fury has attacked one of these holes in an attempt to defend his son's performance in the first match, which he believes Tyson Fury won because he was the one who kept making his son believe he was superior. However, anyone who knows Oleksandr Usyk even slightly knows that he is a man who never plays around with his faith and his country. Was ahead on the scorecards during the fight, and he kept yelling when they got to the championship rounds. One more round to be undisputed rounded, one round to keep sitting in that leg, and now he's just walking right behind you. Unfortunately, that was some deception because Fury is still not undisputed 7 months later, and boxing organizations are looking for a way to help the Ukrainian people. After being declared the winner, Shai Usyk said, "Damn Ukraine, damn Usyk, everyone deserves equal treatment, not this trash." He added, "If England or America get involved, I'll be the first in line for the job, my dad will too, and all the boys will be signing up to defend." This was a serious attack against Oleksandr Usyk, one that dealt him a heavy blow and one that he didn't appreciate, and he now has plans to defend his country not just against the several months prior to his first battle with Anthony Joshua. Usyk was standing with Russian troops, but he defeated the Furies with a knockout victory. Russia's 2022 invasion of Ukraine was the most recent and significant development in a conflict that dates back to 2014. Urged by the soldiers he had served with, Usyk eventually left the front line in Kiev to resume his normal routine. In a career that had already seen the Southpaw win Olympic gold in the same city before becoming the first undisputed cruiserweight champion of the four-belt era, Battlefield joined the boxing ring to start training for a rematch with Joshua, the 37-year-old's clinic against Britain in London in 2021. Moments after his victory, an emotional Usyk was greeted by messages from a unique group of friends and fans, and he received videos from the soldiers deep in the ground on the battlefield who were using cell phones to witness his struggle in real time. Alex Kruk, Usyk's promoter and fellow countryman, tells The Independent that the men on the front lines of the conflict between Usyk and Vladimir Putin's Russian forces in Ukraine were sending him words of support. His encouragement is indescribable. He is giving the men fighting for the light the will to live, fight for their homeland, and persevere. As he says, Usyk has done everything he can to support his nation amid the ongoing conflict by establishing a charity to aid war victims and in a much different form of support, even wielding weapons every day I was on patrol. Because of this, I believe that if he lives in that country, defend her, love your woman, and fight for your country. All the boys will also be signing up to defend, so that's what I have to say. To murder me, but please, God, don't let me have to shoot any other human being, Usyk said in June 2022. I knew that if I felt threatened or that my family's lives were in jeopardy, I would have to do so. It only took me one day of war to fully realize that everything I owned could be taken away from me in a split second, and I could fire 25 rounds. Perhaps at cruiser, Usyk is a decent small fighter at middleweight and light heavyweight, but he can't compete with the big fighters. That may have never felt more real than when Russian soldiers broke into Usyk's home, damaged it to make it livable, and stayed there for a few days. He recalled that at that point, Usyk was more relatable to his fellow countrymen than ever. It's not surprising to see how humorous John Fury's beliefs are, though, because his son started it back in May and even claimed that Usyk won because of his Ukrainian citizenship during a great fight that was close the last time, but it was won by a point. Apathy Fury is adamant that he should have earned the decision even though the judges and the majority of ringside observers agree that Usyk deservedly won the first fight on the scorecards. However, he says he won't be leaving anything to chance this time and plans to end the fight early, citing his knockout victory over Deontay Wilder in their second fight after they drew the first time. It's very simple, he said, I've made no secret of it. I think I outboxed him last time, and I'm sure I got the decision. But I'm not going in there for a choice this time. I boxed the other night 3 or 4 months ago, and I remember doing extremely well in Wilder 1 but not getting the decision. We all know what happened in Usyk 2, so I went to knock an idiot out in Wild 2, but Oleksandr Usyk isn't Wilder. In fact, he's older, lighter, and shorter than all of them. Redemption is this revenge redemption for what it is, and it will never be my personal, it's just business. Some people may have one M in it, and others may have another M in it. Usyk's passion and skill are immense, and he overcame a significant deficit against Tyson Fury to become the first undisputed heavyweight boxing champion in 24 years. His opponents have been formidable since he advanced to the heavyweight class. On Sunday, Usyk overcame Fury by split decision after taking out his massive opponent in the 9th round and winning by a slim margin on 2 scorecards. With 22 victories in all 22 bouts, the 37-year-old Ukrainian is now the first heavyweight to carry every major title belt since Lennox Lewis Usyk. "It's a great time, it's a great day," said Usyk, who is 6 inches shorter than Fury and weighed 30 pounds lighter this week. Fury's World Boxing Council title was followed by a spectacular late-round rally to his own World Boxing Association, International Boxing Federation, and World Boxing Organization belts. The confident charismatic as the Olympic gold champion has done so many times in his career, Fury dominated the middle rounds, but Usyk stormed in the later stages, gaining control with a powerful 8th and almost halting Fury in the 9th. Usyk wounded the 6 feet 9 inches in the last seconds of the round. Fury, who now has 34 victories, a draw, and a defeat in 36 bouts, sent him crashing into a corner, receiving credit for a knockdown just before Fury was saved by the bell. After almost being stopped, Fury found it difficult to launch a sustained onslaught, and the knockdown proved to be the deciding element in the choice. "I don't know how you did it, buddy, but I just wanted to say thank you to God in the powerful name of Jesus and to my team for winning this water struggle." He believes he's doing it for the country. Refusing to cry in the ring, Usyk stated, "It's a big opportunity for me, for my family, for my country." Slava Ukraine. After the final bell, Fury gave Usyk a kiss on the head, and Usyk gave Fury a hug a few seconds after the verdict was delivered. Anger. Additionally, he stated that he wants the rematch in October. Usyk is the first undisputed heavyweight champion since Lennox Lewis held the title for 5 months in 1999 and 2000. He is also the current heavyweight champion, having defeated Fury, who defeated Vladimir Klitschko to achieve that title in 2015. After rising from cruiserweight, Usyk defeated Anthony Joshua to win 3 title belts in 2021, holding them through a rematch and another defense while aiming for the ultimate payday. According to CompuBox data, Usyk landed 41% of his 407 punches in a battle versus Fury in Saudi Arabia, whereas Fury only landed 37% of his 496 blows. Go attempt to finish him, regardless of whether it was the final round or something else. I can't assess your B while I'm boxing it. That is what I would have done, but we think everyone in the corner thinks we. Usyk hit 122 to 95 more power punches and threw 260 to 210. Usyk is now a member of the Fighters Exclusive Club, who, starting in 2007, became the first person to hold all of the main world championship titles at heavyweight. Jack Dempsey is on the list of undisputed champions. Floyd Patterson, Joe Louis, Mike Tyson, Joe Frazier, and Muhammad Ali. Lewis defeated Evander Holyfield in late 1999 to become the most recent undisputed heavyweight champion. "You know, I was getting engaged, but it was what it was, and I won't weep over SB milk too much." Fury and Usyk both requested this fight, and they eventually got together in the ring primarily due to Saudi Arabia's involvement, which made the financial rewards simply too great for the fighters, who are usually reluctant promoters, and the sanctioning officials. "I've given God the glory for my one loss and a close fight with a good man like us, and that's what it was." He quickly lost a title because of the territorial disputes that have plagued boxing for the past 25 years and frequently prevented the biggest fights from taking place. Bodies to turn away. It was a terrific battle, and I hope you all loved it. Fury is expected to earn over $100 million from the fight. "I was catching him, and he was catching me. See how I was punched in the face in order to get in front of the lucrative Western pay-per-view audience." The fight at Kingdom Arena didn't start until 1:45 a.m. on Sunday, but Usyk was aggressive right away, regularly breaking through his taller opponent's barriers to deliver body blows. In a corner, Fury put both of his arms on the ropes and pretended to be the carefree person he usually is. "I don't know if I want the first round, but I want 5 in the first 6 and then the next." Fury picked up his attack from the third round, using his size advantage and his usually unpredictable movement to throw right hands behind his sharp jab. I suppose I also dodged punches when Usyk advanced. In the 6th, Fury rocked Usyk twice with devastating uppercuts and seemed to injure him with body blows at the belt. After rallying, Usyk used his left hand to bleed Fury's face and nose before punishing him. With roughly 10 seconds remaining in the round, referee Mark Nelson had the opportunity to stop the fight, but he ordered Usyk away for a standing count interrupted by the bell. Rumors were circulating that Usyk was taken to the hospital after he hit him with another concussive left in the 9th and then pounded the British star around the ring.